Hello, hello, hello. What's going on? This is Shango Rei, aka Real Deal Ray. And welcome to this edition of Freak Off Fridays. That's right. Some of y'all needs to get your freak on today, tonight. Okay? Freaktacious Fridays, baby. What's happening, love and life? Nicole M, how you doing? All right. Shaluna. I guess we just got that connection here. 315 Aquamarine Pisces. Happy Friday to you. I'm good, loving life. How are you? PG, what is it? What it do, man? Empress Trini, how are you? Tarsha. Well, of course. You know I got to get the pronunciation right. Kay Tidwell. Hey, how you doing, Kay? I don't believe I've seen you in a minute. Zabel, hey. What's happening? Asia, Define. Shoot, what's happening? How you doing? What's poppin'? So yeah, happy Friday, everybody. That border, huh? Yeah. Ain't mad at it, all right? Oh, Miss Bell, it's a blessing to me. Blue Sage, happy Friday to you. Chilled Dixon, what's going on? Chilled Dixon, I believe. I might be wrong, but hey. Why, thank you, 315. Kyra, the Dragoness, Thud, right? Shantasha Lynch, welcome, new subscriber. Come on in. We got blunts, alcohol, tea, whatever you want in the back. We got beanbag chairs. We got whatever you want. Go ahead, sit down, make yourself comfortable. Marvin Martin, what's up? Yeah, that's the plan, Marvin. Dante Smith, what's popping with you guys? Salute. Ah, shit. Intuitive Beauty already knows what time it is. Just hold on a second. Just hold on. But you're first, Intuitive Beauty. As T for me. My Sal, hey. Okay, so first of all, besides happy Friday, hope y'all are getting your freak on as you should, correctly, thoroughly, repeatedly, okay? I bet, Intuitive, we're gonna get into it. Blunt, please, here you go. Somebody pass that, get her the blunt, please. Give Miss Luna the blunt. Kiko. Damn, healing energy, optimum health to you, Kiko. Are you there for yourself or are you there with somebody? But what I wanted to say first and foremost, wow, 4 likes and 17 heads. Before we get into that, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. And if we didn't mention it around this piece, like, share, subscribe, and thrive, okay? Woo, get that good juju in, all right? Lick that like button, all right? Crack to crack and all the way back, all right? The way you like it, okay? Fuck like, the way you love it, all right? So anyways, first off, I just had to say something on old Papa Shanguito's heart that I wanted to say. Don't know who need to hear it. I'm sure maybe a lot of people need to hear it, but I just basically want to encourage Kay Tidwell. Okay, y'all slow down, please. I don't want to get behind, okay? But I got you. Intuitive Beauty, Kay Tidwell. I'm going to be doing card pulls, okay? As you see, there's super chats available now. Those who super chat can ask a specific question. If not, then I'm just going to kind of pull a card for you, see what the universe, spirit, your guides got to say, okay? Now, last time, there was a lot of, and first of all, much love and respect. Thank you so much to everybody. You can super chat whatever you feel. Okay, it's one of those type of things. There ain't no set nothing right now. So just, that's how that's going to work. But let me get to my thing real quick, all right? So a lot of you are in some type, we're all in a form of process, okay? All of us. We're all in this process of becoming the next thing, of doing and of having. And what I wanted to say to you, I know this, I felt it. I felt it in my own life. I felt it with myself, okay? A lot of you have been getting discouraged And maybe in your earlier life or before, as soon as you hit a road bump, you quit, okay? I wanted to encourage you because so much goes on underneath the surface, okay? We've all heard the analogy of a plant underneath the ground. So much is going on, but people only see when the shit come through, okay? Now, you may not have gotten a particular result or results that you want yet, okay? But remember, you are in process, okay? And it's not that you're not making progress. There's always a gestation period. There's always a layer of gestation, if you will, like even right now, that maybe you cannot see with your eyes, with your five senses, but shit is going on, shit is happening, shit is popping, okay? Another way of saying it, if you look at overnight successes, people only see the success part that seemed to happen rapidly, okay? But there was other shit going on underneath. And even that person who had the overnight success may not have seen it. I'm sure each and every one of us has felt like giving up, throwing in the towel, you know, if shit ain't going right the way we want it to, you know, and a lot of that has to do with the definition that you put on something. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. So let's say you are striving for something. Obviously, most likely you are, okay? At first, results may be minimal to non-existent, okay? You might define that as this shit will never work. I'm just not that kind of person, blah, 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 blah. All that mental diarrhea, okay? Fact of the matter is, you just got to keep going and take it as feedback, okay? You're getting results. It may not be the results you want, but you are getting results. You can never not get results, okay? So instead of taking it personal and internalizing shit, because a lot of us still have that inner child in there where we think automatically that we did something wrong, we're not capable, we're not worthy, it's not meant for us, I'm not that kind of person. Fill in the fucking blank, okay? That's bullshit. It's straight bullshit. It's a lie from the pit of hell, okay? It's bullshit. So I wanted to just say that to whoever felt or whoever needed to hear that, because you're on your fucking way. Now, if you can just learn to look at whatever's coming at you through a different set of eyes, and instead of having the glasses on of, you know, internalize, oh, it's not for me, oh, this and that, I'm not able to do it, this is never going to happen, take those off, see, and you put something else on that says, I'm on my way, but let's say, okay, what are these results? Okay, if I don't like this, maybe I need to make a little shift here, a little change here, tiny little alterations, whatever it is, okay? You may need to acquire a new skill set for this new person you're becoming, okay? You may need to, whatever the case, all right? You just caught the Holy Ghost, that's what I'm talking about. I love the Holy Ghost, H-O-L-E, ghost, all right? Anyways, where was I? Well, glad to hear that shit, Tasha. Flower bomb. Did I see Pips come up in here? Belen J. Shaquan Gray. Yeah. But that's my point, though. I just wanted to say that because so many of us, we give up so soon. We give up in the time. Even maybe, you know, I keep thinking about this, and I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going to get to the cards right now. I just had to say this. But I keep thinking about years ago, and I always remember this shit. I was at a coffee shop, and I'm sitting kind of by the window. They have this little seat that's by the window. And, of course, there's a fucking fly by the window. And it keeps fucking going up against the glass, going up against the glass, going up against the glass. And it's like 2 feet over is an open door. And I couldn't help but think of, how the fuck am I the fly right now? Because I feel like that fly. Do any of you feel like that fly? Comment below. All right. Yeah, but I felt like that motherfucking fly. And I was like, it's not a lack of hard work, because you see this fly, he keeps going at it. He keeps going at it, smashing his fucking big ass eyes against that goddamn window, you know? And it's like, it's not a matter of hard work. If he just stepped back, got some perspective and said, let me change something. Instead of going this way, maybe I'll try going this way. If he would have did that, he would have flew right the hell out. So I can't help but think of how many of us can be that fly. And many of us are that fly right now in some area of our life. You know what I'm saying? Be it spiritual, physical, whatever it is. But I just wanted to encourage y'all about that. All right. So now, the age of the fine jewel. Ah, yo, I'm gonna have to go back and look at every. I don't know who if I missed any other. Let me see here. Oh shit, Love and Life. Props to you. For real. Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chats. I gotta go. I gotta do them in order. Kate Tidwell, I got you. Who else is there? I'm going back, scrolling back. Intuitive Beauty. Okay. All right. So before we get started with the cards, once again, there is a super chat feature now. And if you want to ask a specific question, super chats get, bumped up in priority. You can super chat whatever you want, be it 50 cents or $500, whatever it is, anything in between. All right. Also, today is Friday, another day, a wonderful day to mention that the Philomena Lubana Invocation Oil is out. We're having still a new moon special, okay? This was the one that sold out. We've got limited quantities. They are going fast, okay? So if you're interested in really connecting, or you want a very powerful way to connect with this powerful Loa, okay, who can be used to, for a lot of different things. And she also brings a lot of knowledge. And she is very protective. So if you really feel like you need also, in addition to all these other things, or if you just want to dominate this dusty nigga, get him back, whatever the fucking case is, establish a relationship with this Loa, okay? And you won't be sorry. It comes with a ritual. We take you by the hand. Here, give me your hand, all right? Give me your hand. We're going to guide you through it. You have a problem relaxing? You can't get into the right mind state to do rituals? This helps you do it effortlessly, okay? This is an invocation ritual that you will do with your oil. So that way, when you wear your oil, you get continual momentum on that, okay? So now, without further ado, let's get into these cards. I'm getting behind, and I said it last time, but I'm serious this time. I'm not going to be on here that long, probably about an hour at the longest. So I want to get into this, all right? So without further ado, everybody, go ahead, blow on Papa Shanguito's deck. Let me whip out my deck so you can blow on it. All right, thank you. Boom. Intuitive Beauty. Any advice for the move to Las Vegas? Okay, advice for Intuitive Beauty. I want to thank everybody for their patience. And first, once again, thank everybody for the super chats. You don't have to do it, but you do. And I love you for that, okay? And I love you for it, okay? So anyways, advice for Intuitive Beauty on move to Las Vegas. Don't become an escort. No, I'm just kidding. I'm playing. Or it depends on how, you know what I'm saying? Let me stop. Old school Shanguito coming out. All right. I'm going to be, okay, so here we go. Never mind. Let me just center myself here. Because I'm all hyped because I'm around y'all, you know what I'm saying? I pick up on y'all's energy. All right. Any advice? Any advice? Any advice? Any advice? Okay. Okay, so some of the advice here, I feel like in some form or fashion, Miss Beauty, you're going to be getting in touch with certain people. You're going to start making certain connections. One thing Spirit is definitely saying, especially within the first 2 or 3 months, for some reason, I don't know why, maybe this is based on who you might encounter, but be careful with what you say, okay? Because I see here or something going on here where you might find yourself in a situation where, I don't know if you know people there already or not, but just shitty fucking rumors that can complicate your life coming forth, okay? So please watch what you say, and most importantly, who you say it to, all right? One more thing here. A couple more things here, actually. Okay. Another thing here, you might meet somebody, okay? And this guy might be an industrial person, might be more of a boss, very communicative, whatever, okay? Got away with the words, okay? And if he's happens to be an air sign, okay, or have heavy air shit in his chart, me personally, I would avoid that. And some of these rumors and some of this just having shit thrown on your name may be as a result of this person that will be coming towards you once you're there, okay? I would feed this person with a long spoon, okay? If you're gonna give them coochie, put it on a long spoon. All right, boom. The other thing, don't lend no money out right now, okay? So if you go over there and you get in a situation, do not lend no money out right now, okay? This could also put you in a very awkward or retarded situation. And if it's even not money, watch who you do favors for it too, okay? So having said all that, let's move it on, okay? So thank you for your patience, everybody. K Tidwell, what's coming up for K Tidwell, okay? K Tidwell. K Tidwell. Like I said, everybody, super chats get bumped to the front. You can super chat whatever you feel you want to do. 50 cents to $500, okay? And you can ask a specific question. Other than that, if I can get to you during this hour, I will be pulling cards and just seeing what the universe, spirit, your guides has to say to you, okay? Okay, Tidwell, what's coming up? Okay, Tidwell, what's coming up? Thank you so much, everybody, for your patience. I love each and every one of y'all. Okay, K Tidwell. Just a second. Okay. First off, Miss Tidwell, there's something going on here that is kind of quite concerning. Okay. I feel, honestly, what's coming through to me is it has to do with your health. Okay. And for some reason, they keep telling me there may be something that you know either not to do or something that you should be doing more of that you haven't lately. I would like to encourage you to maybe re-examine those things because something health-wise can be coming up if it hasn't already started showing itself. But I feel like this is going to put a damper in your step, okay? And in some ways, I feel like it's not like this is just totally unavoidable. I feel like in some ways, you have some type of a hand in this, okay? So that's why I say something having to do with your health. Also, there was something that you have been hoping for or maybe desiring in your heart. I don't know if this is the start of this new relationship, of some type of a new relationship, or something that you are extremely attracted to, have a lot of emotion for, have a lot of passion for, something of the heart, whether it's a project or a person, okay? I don't feel like the timing of this right now is going to work out. So whatever that is, and if there's somebody approaching you, that very well may be like this person may appear to be like, oh, this might be some shit, this might be the one, but I have this they're showing me it's not going to be, okay? Now, also I want to say there's something, I don't know, that you're doing or you want to do, but they're telling me that you can also get some external motivation by way of, I feel like in some ways maybe there's this competitive side of you. You can use that to propel you forward, okay, to keep you on your game, okay? So this is also coming up here too. I don't know what it is that you got planned or whatever, but it's my intention to serve you to the highest good. But please keep an eye on whatever it is going on. I don't know if it's dietary. I don't know if it's something coming up as far as just something kind of chronic, okay? And or be extra careful in just doing things, because this could also mean an accident, a physical accident. You know, you tripped, you fell, you twisted your ankle, you hurt yourself, you fell on this or that. Be careful, okay? Because there is something coming up the pipeline if you're not careful, all right? So let's go down here. Love and life. How can I get my ex back? He's involved with other females. I want him back and forget about the others. I've been dreaming and thinking of him lately. Tricky question. Not a simple answer for that. I can tell you off key. It's not a simple answer, but we're going to see what we got here for loving life. Loving life. Thank you everybody for your patience. We are doing card pulls today. Super chats get bumped up. You can super chat whatever you want, 50 cents to $500, and you can ask a specific question. Other than that, if I can get to you, I will pull a card for you gladly, gratis, free, okay, and see what the universe has for you, okay? So, how can she get her ex back? I can already tell you some of the formula here. I can already tell you some of the formula, love and life, okay? What do we have here? Damn, man. There's a lot of spades energy behind this shit. Ay, ay, ay. First of all, you guys have a friend in common. Like, is there a friend that you share together? Like, it's his friend and it's your friend, or something like that. That might be a way here. One way I could tell you is this, okay? The stronger you want something, love and life, the more you lust after it. It's like you're putting a condom on, okay? Between you and, you know, this coochie of whatever it is manifestation that you want, okay? Let's just say it like that, okay? The more that you want it, the more you are actually putting away. And I know this sounds very rudimentary to a lot of people, but the more that we say we want something, we are affirming that we don't have it, okay? Now, you've been with this person before, so that can kind of give you an advantage, okay? Because what you want to do, if you're doing any type of magical work, I would suggest that you do that. But you do it from a place where you feel like you don't need this guy. The problem is, you feel like you need this guy. So in a way, it's the carrot on the stick. No matter how far you go, there's still the carrot on the stick. It's never that close. It's like always right out of your reach, okay? There are some things here that I see that seem like they want to get in the way, okay? But for some reason, another part of that may be you need to kind of get on the inside. I know a lot of us would even say, why do you even want his ass back? You know, if he's got other bitches, why do you want him back? But I know that the heart wants what the heart wants. I'm not here to judge. So one of the other things is there's somebody here that can start getting you in. I would use this friend, but in addition with some type of, you know, magical work, maybe some head work, some domination work. You know, we do 3-day binding spells here. We do a lot of different psionic work on targets and stuff for clients. So I would suggest that you hit him when he's asleep. If you know his habits and you know when he's asleep, do your spell work also when he's asleep. But for you, I would say there's a whole lot to this question, okay? But why do you want this guy back if he doesn't want you, okay? Ask yourself that. And I'm not saying that in a judgmental way, but a lot of times the reason why certain shit fails, it's because we're going after the wrong thing, or it's the wrong reason, because we actually really don't want that thing. We think we do. We're under the illusion that we do, okay? So you want to, first of all, get clear on why, okay? And of course, the simple answer, maybe even the lazy answer is, well, I love him. I just love him. That's all. That's why. And I'm not disputing that. I'm sure you do, or you feel what you feel. But after you get through all of that, if you're going to go forward with that, you need to find a way. So what you want to do is evoke. Remember times when you and him were like this already. You had him. What does it feel like to feel secure with this guy? If you even know what that feels like. Maybe throughout the relationship, you didn't feel secure with him. You always felt there was a threat. Someone can just pull up and steal him away or something. I'm not sure, okay? But if you're going to do any type of work, I would suggest A, you do it when he's asleep. And B, I would do either head turning work, sweeping work, domination work, maybe just to get the ball rolling, just to turn his face to you, so that way it gives you a stepping stone, because you got a lot of interference in there, a lot of cords. If he's fucking everybody, he's got other connections that he's forming, energetic cords, quantum entanglement he's forming. That, you know, that complicates things a lot, okay? So, lack of long story, I got to get it moving, but I hope that this, it's my intention this answer helps you out here. Black Pearl again. Joyous Wonder. How are you, Joyous Wonder? Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Let me see. Okay. Just a second. M Deals. Got you. I see you. I'm just going back. I don't want to miss nobody because it's been happening real fast, okay? What improvements do I need to further? Belen J, I will get to you. Conjure Queen, shout out. What's happening with you? Diosa. Que tu tá, Diosa? Huh? Okay. Any advice for a relationship with my mom? All right. Marvin Martin, $2. Marvin Martin, did you have a question? Please feel free to ask. I'm going back in the comments because I gotta see. Kalon B, what's popping? What do I need to know at this time? Okay. Who else is there? 1206 Nell. Will I get back with my ex-boyfriend? I got you too. Like I said, can you just pull a card for the person below this message? Okay. Kate Tidwell. Yeah. Poppy Tulo, how you been, Poppy? I know, how's the bag been going? Like, what's been going on? I ain't heard shit from you. I'm assuming things are going so great you don't forgot to check in with old Papa Changuito. Just let me know how you're doing, brother. You know what I'm saying? Lamia, Black Lotus. Piff, if you're still here, what's poppin', Piff? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just going all the way back because I don't want to miss nobody. Okay. Love and life. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for everybody's patience. Deasia Divine Jewel, you were next in line. Should I try saying Expedito again to fix my account? Deasia Divine Jewel. Should she fix? Hold on a second. All right. Should she fix? Should try her. Whoo! Happy Friday to everybody. Much love to everybody here. Okay. So she tried Expedito. Deja Divine Jewel. Deja Divine Jewel. Deja Divine Jewel. What's poppin', Deja? What's poppin'? Fuck yeah. And this time you're gonna hit a fucking home run. Check this out. You see these two sixes, how they land next to each other? This is also talking about the theme of something happening all over again, doing something again, okay? Because they're doubles here. And you know what? Throughout this ritual, from this ritual, you will acquire this emotional security, this emotional, hey, it's almost like you're bulletproof, but emotionally, in concern with the situation about fixing your account, you're going to hit. Assistance given right here. You see that? Do it again. Hope that's my absolute. That's my answer for you. You're in good hands here. Okay. Now, Kate Tidwell said, "Can you pull a card for somebody?" That's very, very nice of you, Mr. Tidwell. Below this message, Intuitive Beauty. You're a makeup hair artist and hairstylist. You know what? That makes sense why I was told to watch what you say and around who you say it to. I know that the hair salon is the tea shop, okay? That's where people go, besides to get whooped up, that's where people go to get their tea. But there are potential things to happen, complications, problems that can be avoided or circumvented by just being more choosy with what you say, and who you say it to. That makes perfect fucking sense, actually. And the fact that you're around, because let's face it, a hair salon can be very, very catty. We both know that. So the fact that you're around a lot of this type of energy, it won't be hard, you know what I'm saying, in some form or fashion, be that coming from a customer or whatever. Okay? But I'm just gonna pull another card for you, even though you just did another super chat. So we're gonna get to you. But I'm gonna do what Miss Kate Tidwell asked, So another card here. This is the card. Okay. I'm taking this right now. This is kind of going along with the advice that I gave, or the suggestions I gave earlier. There's something else in addition to this, or maybe it's involving your career. Okay. It may be having to do with another actual relationship that's going to be popping up here. Okay. And they're basically saying, not this one girl, whatever it is, if it has to do with the relationship. Now, I do feel strongly they're showing me a sense of timing. So in other words, this is not a denial, but a delay, okay? But I will get to your question as soon as I can, okay? Shit. And I don't mean to be, okay, Joyous Wonder, I'm going to get to you. Intuitive Beauty, I see you. Lord, Belinda, y'all are too good to me, man. Y'all are too fucking good. Relationship, Marvin Martin. Kalon B, I think you might be next. Not sure. Or no, 1206 Nell. Hold on a second. K Tidwell. Okay, so 1206 Nell. Will I get back with my ex-boyfriend? 1206 Nell. What's popping for 1206 Nell? Only the truth. Show me the truth. Show me the truth. No bullshit. Bitches gotta come correct. Okay, no bullshit. All right. That's how I talk to my cards. You know? Hey, it's just one of them things. Come correct here. This needs to be accurate, on point, sharp as a tack. Okay, like a dart, like a fucking dart, just right there, bullseye. Okay, will she get back with her ex? All things known and unknown. Well, 1206. Damn. It appears to me that this breakup was also kind of very abrupt. Okay? I'm going to have to say right now, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at all. And I'm going to tell you, look, Joker, look, right here. And then, of course, the Queen of Clubs. Okay? I feel you're going to become a stronger person because of this mess right now. I feel like internally it's a mess. You know what I'm saying? But because of the way they're coming out right now, I'm not seeing it right now, honestly. And if it does, I feel like there's going to be complications. It's not going to be quite what you want it to be. Okay? So it may look like, oh yeah, it looks like we might be heading that way, getting back together, reconciliation. I just ain't getting that from this right now. There may be some other things. Papa Ken's Corner. Hey, I'm not trying to leave nobody out. Gabby, how are you? I definitely can get you a card. Kalon B, what do I need to know at this time? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? Kalon B, what do you need to know? Yeah. What do you need to know, Kalon? One more shuffle. I'm on Kalon B right now. Kalon B, what's popping? Show me something for Kalon B. What does she need to know? Okay, Kalon. Okay. Just a second, Kalon. I'm coming. I got you right now. I don't know who this is. I definitely feel like this is a fatherly figure or a fatherly energy. I'm going to tell you the first impression, though, that, that was coming up to me. I don't know your story, okay? We can both agree on that. But, Kalon, they're basically telling me this has to do with either your father or your father figure. Whether he's here or not is really irrelevant in this form of advice, I guess you could say. Meaning, like I said, I don't know the status of your fatherly figure or whoever the fatherly figure was, the male fatherly figure or your father, okay? But they're talking about like making just peace with that. I don't feel like it's too far blown. I don't feel like it's too far gone. Whatever that was, even if it's just within yourself, you don't even have to tell this person that, or your father that, or the fatherly figure. This is just something within you. It could have been some minor discretion, could have been something major, but they're telling me and they're showing me also. They're also showing me that you have a male ancestral figure. I would say either a great or a great grandfather floating around you. Okay, I feel like in some ways you kind of know this, or you've had a feeling. Maybe you felt a presence. Okay, honor that. They're also telling me you're going to the next level financially, as well as within your self-worth, how you look at yourself, how you value yourself. All right. And that's pretty much what I got for you here. This will go back in the deck because we're not going to have to mention that. I already just feel that. So it's my intention, Kalan, that this serves you to your highest good. Marvin Martin, the Eminem. Okay, intuitive beauty. Any advice for a relationship with my mom? Intuitive beauty. Intuitive beauty. Her and her mom reveal what needs to be revealed. Her and her mom, the relationship, the fabric of her relationship. Her and her mom. Her and her mom. Okay? Her and her mom. One more shuffle. Intuitive beauty, I got you. All right? Intuitive beauty, I got you. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. What is the advice here? It's interesting because you got these two coming up too. Okay. 2 4s, baby. And this is dealing with recovery, restoration. Okay. So one of the things is, and I'm pretty sure you're about there as far as your relationship with your mom. I'm sure at this point you would rather be just happy and feeling connected than being right. Okay? And I know sometimes you struggle with that because nobody, and I repeat, nobody can get to you like your mother. And I don't know, I mean, shit, she's the one who carried you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can get to you. I don't care how bad someone can get to you. And of course, so one of the things is they're saying also if it's possible to be able to at some point in time in the future, okay, to meet with moms, not at your place, not at her place, just somewhere neutral, you know what I mean? For some reason they told me to tell you to write a fucking letter, not a text, not an email, not a Facebook message, a letter that she can actually hold and mail it to her and pour your heart out there. Okay? After that, see about, hey, maybe we can hang out or something like that or whatever. I don't know the nature of the disruption of the relationship, okay? But yeah, they're telling me write a letter and send it to her. Okay? It's my intention that this serve you to the best of your ability. Belen J. What improvements do I need to do for myself to further my career? That is an excellent question right there. That's taking self-responsibility. That's assuming you have the key. So what is it that you can do? Because you can only do what you can do. You know what I'm saying? So that makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. All right. And I applaud you for even asking a question like that because that's a very intelligent question. You know what I'm saying? I give you props for that. So what can... Touch that screen again. Come on now. No. What improvements do I need to further? Okay. Belen J, Belen J, Belen J. Your career, your career, your career. Just one moment. Thank everybody for your patience. As you see, we have some very excited super chatters, and super chatters will get bumped in priority because you got to. They're super chatting shit, Belen J. All right. Interesting. There's a bunch of things coming through for you, Belen. Okay? One of the things that will improve whatever it is you're doing. First of all, let me say this, and I believe that this has to do physically as well as mentally, okay? And I'm going to get to that for you. You are divided. You feel divided. So on the outside, I do feel there may needs to be some assessment work going on with, because some activities are just, imagine you have so much, you wake up in the morning, you only, let's say you have a budget of $2,000. That's your energy. So along the day, you got to allocate where you are spending your 2,000 before you fucking tap out, okay? There are some expenditures that need to just be, hey, you know, it's just like a business, it's like, you know, at a business, at a job, you know, they're gonna be like, okay, we need to stop spending money on this, stop spending money on that, okay? This ain't making us no money. You need to do a SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, on people in your current situation right now, as well as activities they're saying to me, okay? Activities. Certain activities right now are taking some of your budget, okay? You need that you need that budget to be able to allocate it somewhere else, okay? Now, the other thing here is I feel that something about the career, let me just lack it up, like, okay, I feel like there are some outdated beliefs about who you are, maybe even of some type of religious inclination, maybe something like that. I'm telling you, these things can be buried so damn deep, you don't even know they're there. You know what I'm saying? It's like that change buried in the couch. You know what I'm saying? You totally forgot it was there, you know, and you didn't realize how much of it was there. Okay, but there needs to be some just shifting, some correction as far as some inner work, okay, with regards to how you see yourself, what kind of person do you feel within this career, the moves that you are making around this career, because this can even be like, you know, if there's a relationship in your way, okay, for example, this is just an example, you might feel guilty because you're allocating so much time to the career, okay, that, you know, you got your relationship over here, be that whatever, family, romantic, okay. I do also feel, honestly, if you want to get specific, that is also something going on here, and it creates a sense of guilt, okay. But yeah, the other thing, for whatever it is that your career is, they're telling me you do want to, I don't know if you have been or not, but you do want to also make sure physically, because your energy, okay, not just the energy to actually go and do certain shit, but the energy, your spiritual energy, your spiritual power. Make sure you're grounding yourself, taking care of yourself physically, because what you're doing requires the machine to run efficiently, okay? Because it's not going to do you no good to be, you know what I'm saying, physically kind of downtrodden or whatever, just having no energy, that acts like the tank is empty or whatever. But one of the main things I want to say, just to reiterate, you also need to get right with yourself as far as reconciling anything that, because I feel like in some ways you feel divided. I feel like that's almost the underlying issue here, is you feel divided, and probably in many ways on the outside and on the inside. So one of the things you could do, of course, like I said, do a reassessment, check out, you know, do I really need to be doing that? Do I really need to be hanging out with this? Is this person really actually helping me? Or have they been kind of like vamping off of me, or, you know, whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? That's the advice there. Thank you. M Deals. Where do I go from here? What's the best move? M Deals. Where does M Deals go from here? Where does M Deals go from here? What's the best move? Where does M Deals go from here? Where does M Deals go from here? Okay. Ashe. Just a moment, M Deals. Just a moment, M Deals. You know, M Deals, I'm gonna say this, man. Whatever this is what's, I mean, I gotta say what's coming up, but I feel in some ways you've overgave. Okay? You need to set up some boundaries, first of all. I know this is not exactly what, but this is what's coming through. You also need to set up some boundaries. I feel like there's somebody or somebodies in your life right now that you have been overextending yourself. I feel like in a lot of ways you've depleted yourself, or that was the root of how we arrived right here. Okay. The other thing they're telling me is it comes down to two options, and they're saying she knows what that is. She knows what that is. I'm going to say also there was some loss of emotion, a major emotional loss that you done. This took a lot out of your tank also. This and overgiving or overextending or overhelping, whether that be financially, with your time, with your energy, all of that. Now is definitely a time to put yourself first, MDeals. That's what they're also screaming in my fucking ear. They're saying, put yourself first. You're no good if you're this depleted little shell to anybody else, okay? As far as where do you go from here, it's not like there's a bunch of different options, so to speak. I mean, maybe there is, but it's gonna come down to one or the other. I feel like it's not even a crossroads where you have so many different directions. You know, I feel for you, and they're telling me that you know which direction to go, or you know, actually not which direction, but you know what these two options are. Okay, so before you go to bed tonight, meditate on these two options, whatever these two options that come to the forefront of your mind. Okay, and if they're not coming to mind right now, I'll tell you what, forget about it and let it go, and they will come to mind. Okay, so I do appreciate you, MDeals. I am totally confident that you will exactly know what the hell I'm talking about, okay? That's how it came through, though. Intuitive beauty, business advice for move. Las Vegas or Charlotte? All right. Intuitive beauty, hot. She's on fire here today. She is the super chat. She's the super chatress tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on here. I will try and get to you as best as I can. I can already tell we're running out of time, but I am doing the best I can. Of course, I can't just fly through this super fast. I have to put my foot in it, as they say. Okay, so from Intuitive Beauty, Las Vegas or Charlotte? Las Vegas or Charlotte? Okay, Las Vegas or Charlotte? Ashe, Las Vegas. Charlotte. Damn, I'm not liking any of these options right now. Shit. Lord. Just a second. Damn. I would have to say, see, this is Las Vegas. Okay? And this is Charlotte. Now, I don't like this. This can also show an imbalance in work. You know, at first especially, things might not take off as fast or as strong as you might wish in Charlotte. But this is the thing that makes me say that as of right now, I feel right now, honestly, in Vegas, there's going to be a lot of worry. I don't know what, like, you don't have to worry, but there's going to be a lot of things. I can see you being in this state of almost like an anxiety at times in Vegas, okay? But, yeah, lots of mental overwhelm. See this? A lot of air energy. A lot of air energy there. But it's reversed. All these are reversed. Okay? This is reversed too for Charlotte. But you do have this, and even though the card came out this way, if you notice, more of them are pointing down, which would usually indicate it's reversed. But being this 8 number, and I just have this feeling like Charlotte would more like 95% be the stronger option of the two for you right now anyway. Okay, seasons change, things change. Okay, but as of right now, Charlotte looks like it has. Now I'm telling you now, I don't feel Charlotte's just going to take off like that. I feel like Charlotte may have a couple bumps in the road at first, but your ability to overcome, especially this, because it's an inside game with all this shit. It's an inside game. I feel like you would have the advantage there for several reasons. Okay, they're showing me that out of these two, and I'm not crazy about either answer, but Charlotte would be the stronger of the two right now. Okay. So let's see who else here. Joyous Wonder, thank you so much. I don't know if you had a question, Joyous Wonder. Lamia Black Lotus, I did one of your spells and it was a great success. Thank you for working your work. Hey, Christine. Right on, Poppy Chulo. Thank you, sir. I'm just glad to hear everything's doing good. How can I get a private reading, love and life? You can go to shango-ray.com. I'll put the link in this when I'm done. When I get back to the Spizot, and I can fill in the links and shit. Thriller from Manila. What are me and Gemini supposed to be doing? And she hit me with the 444 also. She hit me with the 444. So what is Thriller from Manila and Gemini supposed to be doing? What y'all supposed to be doing? How we doing on them likes? Oh, cool. We're about caught up with the likes. Everybody's licking that like button like there's no tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Just a moment. Just a moment. Hold on a second. I got you, Thriller. You know what? I know this is not really shit. Shit's blown away here. This is not really, this is what's coming to me for this though. This question, what are you supposed to be doing? For one, I can tell you already, I feel like there's some creative type of pursuits, you and Gemini, that you should be doing. Okay, for one, I don't think you're necessarily applying yourselves in that way right now, or as much as you should. Okay, and I gotta say, a part of this is also because I can see right now there's a lot of worry, Thriller Manila, and and you may be good at hiding it, and you may, a lot of people may not see you kind of, I don't want to say suffering in silence, but I feel like there's a lot of worry. Okay, there's a lot of worry. Whether this is about business or if it's just about doing it for the sake of doing it, I say that there's some type of creative pursuit. I don't know if it's writing. I don't know if it's, possibly music. I don't know what it is, but there's some type of creative pursuit that needs to be tapped into. Okay? So some of the things blocking this, I can tell too, you're not feeling so secure right now also in your, I don't know what you're not feeling so secure about. Maybe this possible relationship between you and Gemini, or whatever, but I definitely see like this is also kind of cock blocking things. Okay? So it does pay big returns to investigate why you're feeling like you're feeling, besides just the outward appearance of things. You know what I'm saying? Once again, this is also creativity dealing with finances too. Okay, so this is definitely going hand in hand. I was right about that. There's something, I think you know that too. All right, but there's some emotional, if you will, I hate using the term like this, blockages, but there is some emotional, I think there's some investigating, but just to lack a long story, I feel like you guys should be doing something creative. There's some creative type of venture Even if it's not about so much business or starting a business, it has something to do. It just needs to be done, and it needs to be done by you. That concludes this question. Jen Rincon will find love. Have a guy in mind. If I tell you yes, it may not be the guy in mind, but okay. Jen Rincon. All right. Jen Rincon. Will she find love? Will she find love? I suggest putting a time on that too. Like, will I find love in the next 6 months? Because they may say yeah, but when you're 80, all right? Shit. Okay. Will you find love? Will Jen find love? Will Jen find love? Will Jen find love in the next year or so? Jen gonna find love. Share. What do we have? Ay, ay, ay. I got a yes, but I'm not crazy about the answer. You know, there's yes and there's no's, but then there's yes, but. It could be just as bad or worse than a no, and I don't want to scare you like that, but basically, you're going to fall in love, okay? And this is the outcome. I feel that who you end up having or evoking or getting into this lovey-dovey shit with there's a very strong probability it's going to turn out to be a troublemaker. So be very careful, be in discernment, okay? Just because you find love doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the right love, okay? I do feel too, though, this is also like a partnership. May also have some financial things around it where you guys can do shit together or you guys get money together or whatever, okay? But this is the main thing I want to caution you about. Falling in love with the fuckboy, okay? A troublemaking fuckboy on top of that, okay? Someone who can cause a lot of trouble. So please be wary. Use discernment, okay? Use discernment. And I know with love, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. Shirley Cunningham, I will get to you in just a moment. Will I get a home in California, says Christine, Sagittarius Queen. There you go, M Deals. I've been seeing, you know what? I've been seeing 555 again, like at least probably about 10 to 15 times in the last 2 to 3 days. Christine, Sagittarius Queen. Sagittarius Queen. Will she get a home in California? Now remember, this is based on all things known and unknown and energetic shit going on right now. Any little changes makes changes in outcome, okay? Nothing is written in stone. There's not one future. There are infinite future timelines you can experience based on where you put your focus, where you put your energy, what beliefs you have, and so forth, and what you do and what you don't do, okay? So having said that, will she get a home in California? I have to say that because that's the truth. Some people want to act like, you know, like what they say is law. It doesn't work that way. I got a very overwhelming no on that right now, Christine. If you don't like the answer that you get, it just lets you know, most of the time, in my opinion, that there's just some changes that need to be made, some alterations of probably several kind, okay, in this case. But as of no, just to keep it short, keep it sweet and simple, right now, no, I do feel like there's some blockages going on too, energetic, as well as maybe things that need to be rearranged or something like that financially, on that one. Kathy Sierra. Libra in the house, huh? Colombia, Ashe. Hey, we love that, Colombia. She said it 500 when she came. Hey, we love it. Shintasha Lynch, $2? Big ups to Shintasha Lynch. I don't know if you had a question, Shintasha. Oh, is Saint Expedite working? Okay, good question. Is Saint Expedite working? Hey, shout out John Connor with the binary code in his name. All right. John Connor be good. He be having the channels, man. He be seeing shit. He be interdimensionally traveling like a motherfucker. His passport's stamped up. Okay. Is Saint Expedite working? Shintasha Lynch. Saint Expedite working? Is the work with Saint Expedite effective? Is it working? Is it working? Is it working? Share. What do we have here? Tell me something good. Wow, wow. Boom. In true fucking fashion, I would have to say yes. But what you do right now can also influence things. So don't be dismayed, okay? Just be patient. This is why you got this. At least it ain't reversed. But I feel like it's going to happen in a way that you cannot foresee, obviously, you know. But just in general, it is working. It is working. There may be some twists. There may be some surprises. Don't get thrown off. Don't get bucked off the bucking bull, all right? You know what I'm saying? Don't get thrown off the horse, all right? Centering yourself, come back to that place of peace. Know that you got it. Even if your outside circumstances, even if your things are saying, this shit ain't happening. Like what I spoke about in the beginning of this video, a lot of times it is happening. You just can't see a lot of the shit that's configuring and happening. And a lot of times with a lot of what we petition for, there's a lot of things that need to also take place that are taking place. They're just not taking place where you could see it. A lot of gears, a lot of moving pieces, okay? So yes, that's working, and I think it's gonna pop off like that. It may take maybe a little bit longer, but when it pops, it's gonna pop, okay? Damn, Intuitive Beauty, I just read that shit. Lord. Sorry for the dead air here. I'm money blockages on Black Pearl. Black Pearl. Hola, Marvin Martin. Did you, Marvin? Did you? Are you a super chatter? I don't want to miss anybody. You know what I'm saying? Well, thank you, Michi S. We try over here. You know what I'm saying? We try. Oh, she's probably not even on the thing. Guitarra. Slow legs. Can't go wrong with slow legs. You cannot. Healthiest ritual term. I'm sorry, I'm just going through here. Lick that like. Guitarra says, lick that like. Okay? Slow lick it. Make sure the tongue goes all around the like button. You know what I'm saying? Like a serpent. Speaking of serpent, get your Philomena Lubana invocation oil right now, okay? Right now, okay? You want to establish a relationship with this Lord. This is one of these Lords you want by your side. By your side. God damn it. Joyous Wonder. Did you have a question, Miss Wonder? I wonder, do you have a question? Marvin Martin, got you. Any advice about the people I work with on the job? Gotcha. Okay. The only reason I asked you, Mr. Martin, was just because, you know, I want to do the super chats get the priority because, you know, they're super chats. So it just makes sense. So I don't want to leave nobody out. No super chat. No super chat, all right? That is Mrs. Beeks, Guitarra. All right. Any advice? Marvin Martin, about the people I work with on the job. What is your advice for Marvin Martin? What is your advice for Marvin Martin? Shade. Advice for people on the job, Marvin Martin. Interesting. Whoa, shit. Wind want to kick up now. Okay, Marvin Martin, just a second. I got you. I don't know how you conduct yourself on the job. Don't know what kind of job it is. But they are also saying to me, um, because I feel like in some ways, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it might even be somebody new or not. But I feel like you're going to get favor with a boss or your boss's boss. Okay, somebody. You're going to get favor. Okay, but the way you also go about that, I'm telling you, if you try this for just a couple days, you might see a dramatic, some type of dramatic result from something, maybe. Okay, but this is the advice here. Okay, you got the 6 of diamonds here. All right, this is all about also giving of assistance of some kind, and I'm sure you're helpful at your job. I don't want to say that you're not, but there could be key people that you want to be open to. Of course, I wouldn't help somebody who's just gonna like keep taking, right? Just be trying to take advantage of you. But as long as you have your boundaries set up, you go into the job and you look for ways that you can add even minimal value. Hey, can I help you out with that real fast? Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Something like that. That is gonna somehow switch things around. Okay. There is also a woman there who is actually in your favor. Okay, I don't know who this is. She could be a water sign. I feel like she has a lot of water in her chart. She might be a Pisces, might be a Scorpio, might be something, whatever. But she also looks at you favorably. Okay, or whoever this woman is that's going to be coming around. But advice for that also is just to take an approach like that. Just like how I can help. If I can help you without fucking myself up, ruining my schedule, or ruining whatever I got to do right now, I'm going to help. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of open your mind to that and just try it for like 2-3 days and see what happens and report back. Okay? Sheila Snowden. LEL. What's poppin', LEL? Aviza Milan. Oh my God, Cece. Cece, Missy, you were too good to me, Miss Cece. I love you so much. I changed my number. Was it a good decision? And usually, you know what, Miss Cece? I actually have something to be sending you out. I'm gonna send it out Monday. And it has to do with, that extra stuff I was telling you we were working on too. And usually I don't do that. Usually when it comes to this particular kind of work, I pretty much do it. But for this reason, I feel that it needs to be sent to you so you can do something with it, and I will tell you what to do with it. Okay? But I changed my number. Was it a good decision? And thank you so much for the super chat. I mean, all of y'all is just, I'm touched. Okay? So Miss CC Ryder, was it a good decision for her to change the number? I know you're going through it, Miss CC. We're gonna get you right. All right. It's a good decision. This is a good decision. Okay. Something bit me. Enjoy, because it's the last you gonna get. No. Miss CC, I would say, as of right now, I can feel obviously a little bit of the restlessness going on. There's something you wanted to bring about, and it doesn't seem to be working. But like I said, one of the things at the beginning of this video, underneath the surface, things are going on that you cannot see. Okay, was it a good idea? I'm gonna actually say yes. It may not appear, it may not feel like it right now, but it's going to play, it's going to have its part. It's going to kick in. Okay? Now, let me see here. Yeah. So, they want me to also tell you, and I know you didn't ask about this, but just the restlessness. I know that's one of the hardest things right now for you. You know what I'm saying? But they're just telling me, relax, be patient as best as you can, but things are going on. They want me to tell you, things are going on underneath the surface. Things are going on that you cannot see right now, and everything happens in its own divine time. Iro, peace, shout out, Panda Bear, Got hit me with the 222. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all got questions. Okay, Joyous Wonder, I just see you right now. Absolutely, you got that, Joyous Wonder. Just a card pull. I got you. Joyous Wonder. Joyous Wonder. Joyous Wonder. I'm going to have to be wrapping this up in about 10 minutes, folks. And my phone's going to die. I did charge it before I came out here, but it didn't do a full charge. I didn't want to like wait because I didn't want to get out here late. Okay, so just a moment, Joyce Wonder, I got you. You're also feeling restless a little bit too, Joyous Wonder. Okay, this is the main card that showed up. Okay, now this is also talking about there's some things going on right now that you do not know, that you're not aware of, and you might not be aware that you're not aware. Okay, so right now it was on 1-1-1-1-1, the clock. I just happened to look at it. 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. I think shit's falling off this tree. These spirits in this tree. Anyways, there's some shit you're not seeing, okay? I would have to say that this falls more along the lines of deceit. Someone's holding information from you, all right? So please be very wary. Keep your third eye open as far as this goes, okay? Now, I'm not sure if you're dealing with a man or not. A man of means, if you will. This may also have to do with him. It may not. But as you see, this card is not reversed. Okay? I do also feel, too, they're showing me that someone else is going to be approaching you. And it may be not in a romantic way, but just, and I no sugar daddy way, just like offering some type of assistance, whether it be advice or, you know, this also may have to do with something in the banking industry, such as a loan or something. Okay? These fucking squirrels and shit are having a ball up there. All right, so that. Also, this is the card. You know, this is the card of the spiritual initiate. Jack of Spades, okay? I feel like they're also telling me right now you're entering into this other phase now of your spirituality. So get ready. And things may appear at first to kind of be a little haywire-y at first. You know what I mean? Also, but don't worry about that is what they're saying. Just, you know, proceed. I feel like there's something either that has just attracted you or something, some other modality of spirituality, something else that you want to more or less get into. Okay? What was I going to say about that too? Yeah, but I see you actually sliding up into that really well. So they're just saying don't get dismayed at things, because a lot of times when we transfer, you know, from one phase to another, it's not always just seamless. It's not always just, you know, so smooth. Sometimes it appears to be bumps or whatever, but trust in that though, okay? It's my intention, this advice help you to your highest good. That's, things have been a little crazy lately. Yeah, that's why. Like I said, there's some things that you're not aware of right now. There's some things, someone's lying to you. Someone's lying to you. You were talking about deceit. Okay? Now you can start asking your guides or whatever to show you what it is that you don't know from people in your circumference there. Okay? Tina Otero, how are you? Miss CC Ryder. Okay. 1206. 1206 Nell says, any good news coming? Okay. Any good news coming? Said. Any good news coming? 1206. Any good news coming? 1206. Thank you, everybody, for your patience out there. Okay. 12:06 now. You got a lot of shit going on right now, don't you? I feel like a lot of ways you might have a lot of shit going on, okay? You got a lot of shit going on. Good news, because I'm honestly, I asked for the good news. I could say this, okay? This is you saying no to something, okay? This is you saying no to something. Think about the people that ask you certain shit. Think about different situations, okay? This right here is talking about your boundaries, you saying no. I feel I feel like also this has been a challenge for you in some ways, okay? But I feel by you sticking to your boundaries, saying no to something, as far as especially stuff that's taken away from you, not allowing you to, care for yourself good and shit like that, you will avoid conflict. And I feel like there's a troublemaking bitch too, who's looking to cause conflict. Somehow this is going to circumvent that, okay? Somehow this is going to circumvent it by just you saying no to certain things that are going to get you into certain situations, certain things that you don't need to be with. The trouble that you save yourself from is actually good news, all right? I'm trying to think of anything else as far as, they tell me too, you might have been being pulled spiritually into something, or something has been talking to you, something's been reaching out to you, and you've been saying no to that. Say yes, okay? Dive in, see what the hell it is, see where it leads you, see where it takes you. I'm not even sure what the fuck that's about, but that's what they're telling me to tell you. Hey, Chaka, what's going on? I have a television show on CVE and in the fashion business. How will it be for me? I see. Good question. Kamira Davis, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I got you, Marvin. Oh, I'm seeing all these old messages. Okay. I changed my number. Good decision. Yeah, I got that. Thank you, Mr. Martin. Okay, I got you. Panda Bear asks, what's in store for love? Specifically, how will things go with the guy in Maui I will stay with next week? Okay, let's tap into that one, okay? How will things go for Panda Bear with this guy in Maui? This guy in Maui Wowie, how is things gonna go? Just straight up, just show us straight up. All factors known and unknown. Overall, bird's eye view. What's happening? What's going on with Panda Bear and this guy in Maui? What's happening? For fuck's sake, they want to tease me, all right? They want to tease me. I don't like the cards, yo. And in some ways, you know what though? I can say this. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's going to be this love of your life shit or whatever. I do feel it may be pretty well sexually, okay? But this is what intrigued me about that, the answer to your question, Panda Bear. Jack, Joker, Jack, okay? I feel like in some ways too, it's a probability it may even turn out, or certain aspects of it may turn out better than you could have anticipated, okay? It's not reverse, so I feel a little bit better about that. But the numerical value for a Jack is 11. So basically you have 11. So I'm feeling definitely too that this is some form of a spiritual gateway. I'm not saying that necessarily, this person may be being used by your spirit, by your higher self, to something spiritual is going to happen, okay? You may not be aware of it the actual weekend that you're there, but the after effect, something's going to happen. This is going to be very out of the ordinary. But I do feel it's going to be positive. And I'm going to keep it real. If you want me to keep it real, I do feel Maui boy is a fuck boy. Okay? But that don't mean you can't have a good time, and that don't mean that something worthy can come out of this shit. All right? So that's what I got for you on that one. Keep your eyes peeled. There's some spiritual shit going on with this. Chaka Shaw, thank you, Chaka Shaw. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who super chat, because you don't have to. You don't have to do nothing. You know, you don't even have to be watching me, but you are, and I appreciate that. Being here with me, and you know, it's always good energy here, and we appreciate you always. Well, right on, Guitarra. Appreciate that. That Freak Off Friday energy hitting you, huh? I can tell. All right. So, Chaka Shaw, I know you had a question. I would like to get to it. Also, folks, if you choose to bless us with a super chat, be sure to put your question in the super chat. That makes it a whole lot easier. Okay, that way I can get to your question faster. Okay. Chaka Shaw, I'm sure you asked at the bottom. I see I am Dre Cook. Deacon Cook was popping with you, Deacon Cook. Am I wrong for the way I feel towards people in general? Because I barely like anyone. You know what? It's not about wrong, Mr. Cook. I know this, that I can already tell you this about you, okay? You can be very, very overly critical also of other people, but you are the most overly critical about you. You know what I'm saying? And that is the part I would say that is worth investigating. It's not so much what about being wrong or right. It just is. You know, the whole thing is why. You know, why? Because I can guarantee you, as critical as you are of other people, or that you may have strong feelings about other people, I know that it's that way for you. You know, you are your worst critic. Like, if you think you're bad with other people, I can assure you, I know it's 100 times worse for you, from you. Okay? So there are some things that have to do with that. I know there's some family member situations, especially from like maybe the first 7 years of life or the second 7 years of life, that occurred because of different things, especially family members. There's family members who painted a picture in your head of yourself because they maybe felt a certain way about you, or you wasn't the way they felt you should be, that whole black sheep shit. And some of that is stuck around. It's time to get rid of that. You know, I hope that makes sense to you. Who's behind evil arrows, F-I-R-O, who's behind evil arrows fired against me? Oh, you know what, Shaka? I answered your question on Facebook, if that was your question. But if you want to ask another one, who's behind evil arrows fired against me? Show me face card. Show me in terms of face card. First of all, let me just do this. I'm going to do a little something for you, F-I-R-O. I'm just going to simply ask, first of all, for F-I-R-O, are evil arrows being fired first and foremost before I answer that question? Sometimes we are the ones shooting ourselves and we're not aware of it, you know, and it seems to be like we're under attack. So I just want to do a little diagnostic check, okay? See what's popping with it. See what's going on with it. It is a combination of both, okay? It is a combination of both. Okay. I will tell you right now. Hold on, Miss or Mrs. Aro. Is this it? Is this the person? Is this the person? Yes or no? Is this the outward person? Because I tell you right now, it's both. And I'm going to tell you how it's both. You're kind of like you've been shooting yourself in the foot. But as without, so within, as within, so without. So there is going to be someone in your circumference, someone in your reality who mirrors what's going on with you internally. Okay. There's no enemy without if there's not an enemy within, you know. So is this the person? Yeah. Okay. So there is a woman. This is a woman. Okay. Now, since we're talking about a woman, show me what is their zodiac. Show me their sun sign. 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 Show me their sun sign by face cards. Show me their sun sign by face cards. Just a second. I'm almost done with this. F-I-R-O. Show me their sun sign. Show me their sun sign. Face cards. Shit. Wow. How? I feel like they're an Aquarius. Okay? An Aquarius. They may even be older than you too. Okay? But I feel like definitely they are. It's a woman. The person who is mirroring or shooting arrows at you, if you will, is a woman. Okay? An Aquarius woman. Either that, and I know I asked for the sun sign, but it's either that they got heavy. Yes, I understand. Oh my God, walking aphrodisiac. I heard that. 1999. What is it that my spirit guides want me to know at the current moment? First of all, walking aphrodisiac, I want to say thank you so much. Thank you to all the super chatters. I appreciate y'all so much. You coming through with that 1999. Whether it's 50 cents or 500 or whatever, the fact that you just, you know, it's the thought, you know. So I just want to thank you once again for that. All right. Spirit guides. Walking aphrodisiac. That's funny because one of my things was the walking narcotic. You know, I'm a narcotic in human form. So watch out. Don't take no hits. You know what I'm saying? Only takes one. Those of y'all who was in the 80s, y'all already know. Remember back when, way back when, it was like you take one hit of crack, you'll get addicted. You know, that whole say no to drugs shit. You know, back in the 80s, when it was great. The 80s. All right, walking aphrodisiac. What is it? Oh, shit. What is it? What is it? What is it? Walking aphrodisiac. Sorry for the dead air people. Thank you so much for your patience. You know. Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. Oh. Why do I feel like something's crawling on me, yo? Shit. Something. Sorry about that. Just a moment, just a moment, just a moment. For one thing, they're also saying, why are you worrying so much? They're saying that this worrying also, if it's not already, it's going to have an adverse effect also financially. I feel like it's going to affect financially, but worse than financially, I also feel it's going to affect. Be careful, be very mindful, monitor this, because I feel like in some ways it's also affecting your very self-worth, how you feel about how you value yourself. You know, a lot of us, it's like this society programs us to put other people in front of us. And there is a time and a place for stepping outside of yourself, but there's also self-care. And they keep telling me about self-care for you, okay? I'm hoping this makes sense. You see that? Now, hold on a second here. 11. Okay, so, yeah. This is all leading back to yourself, though. Also, I got to tell you the first thing, too. They're telling me that someone has been, and this is usually not the card for that, but they're telling me that Someone has been purposely feeding you false information. They've been lying, okay? And one of the things that they're also telling me is that you're not paranoid, okay? I don't even know what the fuck that means. You're not paranoid. You're not paranoid, okay? There's a certain instance, a certain situation in which you kind of felt like perhaps maybe you felt like you were wrong, or you did this, or maybe I was overreacting, or whatever. They're saying, no, you know, I definitely feel for some reason right now, something coming up. For some reason, it's important. Somebody's been lying to you. Somebody's been feeding you false information. And like I said, that usually is not what this means. Every time this comes up, it shows me worry, like almost incessant worry, and it's taken away. It's depleting also your life energy, little by little by little by little by little by little by little, or a lot by a lot by a lot. It's happening. It's happening now. And I think you know that. And they're also telling me, as far as this goes, okay, they're saying tap into that that inner child, that inner youthful creative energy, okay? Especially, I don't know if this makes any sense to you, because sometimes when they say something, I'm like, what? But they said to go look for some kind of, I don't want to tell you what kind, okay? It's for you to find, because when you find it, you're going to know that that's the one that they were talking about. But it's a self-care ritual of some kind. Maybe it's a bath, maybe it's just dressing up a candle or something that represents you, all right? But they keep saying it's way in the fuck overdue. And people, I apologize. I'm gonna have to end up going. My phone is going to die. Let me put the screen back up so I can see some shit. Because you know how when your phone dies, or when it starts getting low and it's like the last couple percent, your phone gets dark because it's trying to conserve energy. You know what I'm saying? Sure, Black Pearl. Black Pearl, ask Shango Rei now at gmail.com. Ask Shango Rei now at gmail.com. That's my yeah, I am Dre Cook. I went through a couple of years where I just loathed people. I loathed humans. To me, they were disgusting. I want to yeah, trying to fucking see here. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I do got to go. And like I said, the main thing, hey, Nails by Nicole, peace to you. D Shuggy, what's popping with you? I'm sorry, I'm just scrolling. I don't want to leave nobody behind here. I believe I got you, though. Okay. Yeah. So, let me see here. Wow, I'm way behind on comments. Holy shit. I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom, and I don't want to leave nobody who super chatted, but they're gonna kick me. It's gonna die right now, and I'm outside. Let me see here. Let me see. To add to that, just walking aphrodisiac. Is it a female? Is it a female? Is it a woman? Is it a woman? Is it a woman for aphrodisiac? Is it a woman? Is it a woman? Just the other part of that. Is it a woman walking aphrodisiac? Is it a woman? Is it a woman? It certainly is. You got an overwhelming yes on that. So let me scroll here. I just don't want to leave nobody else behind. Birdie Garcia, I guess thank you. Okay. Hey, Just Marie 2008. You can always go to shango-ray.com. I have two options right now because I am getting away from the consultation aspect more so. Kind of phasing that out. I've been doing it for a long time, and ask anybody who's done red for a long time, like you just, whatever. But so there's two options. I say all that to say there's two options. Um, and that's how we can have our own time to discuss what's important to you. But go to shango-ray.com and you will see. Okay. All right, so I think we're all wrapped up here. I got to get going, and I appreciate, love each and every one of you. Like I said, my phone is about to to die. All right, it's about to transition and go to the light. Okay, so peace, blessings, and much peace and blessings to everybody. Before this, I don't want to. Hey, D Shuggy, me too. I love Freak Off Fridays. You know what I'm saying? I'd be freaking off right now if YouTube would allow it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not porn tube. You know what I'm saying? Shit. All right. So anyhow, thank you so much to everybody. I apologize once again if I did not get to your questions. As you see, once I get on, there are those who want to, do the super chat. I do service to the super chat first. They are the priority. And then obviously if I can get to you, I have no problem whatsoever. I would love to do it. But right now, out of time, out of juice, you know what I'm saying? I will try and do it again tomorrow to see if I can get to some of y'all. Even if you didn't super chat, whatever, like I still want to try and see if I can get to you. And as you see, we can easily burn up an hour or two, maybe even three. Maybe I'll make something like this a bi-weekly or tri-weekly event. So that way, if you don't, get in perhaps or whatever, like, I don't know. But thank you so much. Guitar Suave says family can hurt you worse. That shows you how far back on the comments at. Family can hurt you worse than strangers. That's off top. That's off top. But anyways, peace and blessings to you. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for being here with me. Once again, I apologize if I did not get to your question today. As you see, Papa Shanguito gets swamped. That's okay though. I love it. Come swamp me. You know what I'm saying? But get you that Filomena lubana invocation oil. Did you know that Filomena lubana also enhances a lot of your psychic faculties? Her main form of communication is telepathic. Okay? And of course, working with that sexual energy, raising that sexual energy up to the crown, you will find a lot of different things start coming online for you. Definitely worth, uh, fostering a relationship with. I will say that, okay? Not just using her for a wham bam, thank you ma'am type thing, or just trying to dominate somebody or some piece of shit that doesn't want to sit still. You know what I'm saying? So think about that, do that, go that there. But any questions, shango-ray.com. Peace and blessings, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow, if at all possible, all right?